I was walking up 7th Street, and around about 7th and on 7th Street, round Hill, a little past Hill, where the Brockman building is.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a tremendous crowd there, maybe 200 or 300 people or more. And I inquired what was going on. They said, a man's going to scale this building. And I said, really? So I stood around, and sure did. They came in, they had a ceremony, they introduced him, and he started climbing, and he got about 3 floors, and I couldn't stand it anymore. I just knew he was going to be killed, so I walked on up the street. And I didn't want to leave. If anything happened, I was going to be there to see what it's all about. And so I went around the corner where I couldn't see him, and lots of people were up there, too. And I said, where is he now? I said, oh, he's about the 5th floor. Really? And then I'd peek around. Sure, he was. And no ledges on it. He was climbing from window to window. And so I peeked around and waited until he finally got to the top. Then he got a bicycle, rode it on the edge of the building, finished that, flagpole right on the edge, on the corner, and he crawled up the flagpole. It was a short one, stood on top of his head.
Gee.
And, of course, the crowd were absolutely thrilled, and it had such a reaction on this group of people and on myself that I said, well, now, if it can have that and you do it properly on the screen, it should have the same results. So I went up there on the roof, met the young man, and had him come out to the studio and see Hal Roach and myself, and so we hired him. And then we wrote this other one. The funny part is that about 2 weeks before we start, he'd asked me to use if he could climb a little 3-story building like out in Glendale. And so we gave him permission. We thought, climb a 12-story building, 3 would be easier. And he slipped on the 1st floor.
Oh, great.
Fell, broke his leg, could have been killed.
Sure.
And, of course, he held us up for about 3 or 4 weeks afterwards on things, so we finally decided to start, and we called him Limpy Bill, because that's what he was.
I should bet so.
He's in the picture with